This conference will now be recorded.
So we were looking out for the approvable role assignment. So Vamsi, had you done this? I think so, right?
Yesterday I've done it.
Okay, great. So has it been worked out?
Yeah, it's worked out. Thank you.
Okay, that's too good. So see,
But
every
lot of
time,
conditions are there.
yeah.
So
See,
regular. No. 1 minute. 1 minute.
hmm,
In real time, what are the because you know no which what are the mainly used. That is based on the business you will tell, but commonly used.
okay. So real time approval conditions. Okay, I will just
Yeah.
show you. Okay,
Thank you.
because see, this is the practice logon. Okay, so I will just repeat first what exactly does that approval workflow process means to be.
Yeah.
Okay, and
That PDA is not there.
it is there. I will show you. Okay, and I have a 2 3. Okay, I will show you all 2 3, and we will
Thank
check
you.
all the 2 3 1 over there, so that you will have an idea. Okay, so which one you have prepared? Can you just tell me? So I will just repeat one thing first.
BVK. You can search BVK.
BVK. Okay, so I will talk about what exactly does the approval means
That
to
is
be.
one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
yeah.
one.
Okay, fine. I got the point now. Okay, so just take one example. What is an approval process in Ariba? So I will just revise the approval part first, and then we will talk about how the conditions to be added, what all activities has to be done, and everything. So when we are talking about the ariba, each and every request will go for approval process, each and everything. Either it is the sourcing request, sourcing project, or anything will definitely go for the approval process. So if you are taking the PepsiCo project, that will also go for approval. Now this is the Honda. Okay, so Honda Cars Limited. So in this Honda Cars Limited, just take an example. We have this one of the approval setup specifically for the sourcing request. So what we are doing is any sourcing request or sourcing project or contract or invoice, anything will go for approval, or anything will go over the approval process. So how it will go, what are the different steps to do, that I would just tell you, just revise you this part. Okay, so first thing is you have to go into manage and then approval process. In this approval process, either you can create the new or you can use the existing one. Means you
BVK.
can
You can
choose
search BVK.
choose the existing one, and by choosing to the existing one, you can be able to make the changes into the system. It means that you can add few things or delete whatever it may be. You can be able to make the changes. Okay, so now take one example. So this is a BVK. You can see the state over here. So state are checked in, active, or draft, or such different type of the states are available. So in this case, the states which are active will only be applicable for approval process. Means whatever states are active, only those states we can be able to make the changes into. So now this is an active, it means that this can be applied and this can be used. So now how to change this? So go to this BVK approval. So you can customize this as per your need. You can add it whenever you want, whenever you don't want, you can be able to make it up. Okay, so it is very simple. So now just take one simple example over here, BVK approval process. Okay, in case of the BVK approval process, we can edit this. We can give the name for which we will be doing is we are doing it for the sourcing request. Okay, and then we can add the levels over here. So like by using this window, that this button, either we can add the parallel rule or serial rule, whatever it may be. Okay, we can add this rule in this way. Once we have added the rule, we can add the conditions over here. So in this case, like just take an example, we have added one condition: the sourcing request amount is greater than 20,000 and the sourcing request amount is between 2100 to 50,000. So to whom it will go for approval? Accordingly, we can be able to set up the conditions, and this will go for the specific approval level. Okay, and in this way, what will happen is this will go with an approval level. So this is what, this is the customization. So we might receive the ticket from the business, and as we have received the incident or ticket, as per that we can be able to check and we can be able to make the changes into this specific process. So we
I
can
can change the value, amount of the value, 21,000 to 50,000. That I can change
you
it.
can do it now. See, you are yeah, you just have added this. Okay,
In
so we
between
can see
the value.
simply select value. So instead of 21,000 to 50,000, if you want to make it as a
42,000.
50,000 to 1 lakh, 42,000, whatever it may be. So
Okay. Okay.
accordingly, so it will go for approval process. So
Okay.
this is
And
not the standard one.
yeah.
Okay, this is
Okay.
not the
Okay.
standard one. This is a custom one. Why? Because we have prepared this
Hmm.
for the custom object. So as per our need, we have prepared.
Hmm.
Now we can even check few of the standard approval processes which are available over here. There might not be, because the students have done most of the different kind of things. So that's the reason we might not be able to see over here. Okay,
The standards that
so
were
I
that
don't
was used
think
in the
we do have
business.
in standard.
Hello. The standard,
What?
the mainly used in the business. Can you please show that?
Yeah, I am just showing it to you. Hold on.
Thank
Okay, now I will log out from this server and I will show you in another server how it has been done for the different systems. Okay, so this is one of the server which is available. So this is also not so much standard, but yes, I would try to show it to you over here. Okay, so now in this case, if you will see over here, we don't have this approval process flow which is available. Why? Because we don't have that authorization. But I can show you in one of the contract or one of the request. I will take one of the sourcing request, or I can take one of the PR. I will go to the procurement. So these are the requisitions. Approve, yes.
But in manage it is not available, no?
No, why? Because I'm not an administrator.
Okay. The rule is different.
So the role should be the administrator. If and only if
Uh-huh.
I'm the administrator, then only we will get this option for the approval. If we are
Okay.
not an administrator, then we will not get that role for sure.
Okay. Previously, in that we are the administrator rule.
Correct. Yeah,
previous
that
realm.
was the practice. That previous realm which I was showing to you, this is having the administrator role. That's the reason you can be able to see this. But now, see here,
Normally in business we will have this rule or not actually, or separate work will be given to
no,
us.
no. In the normal cases, what happens is whenever you are attending as a third party, means if and only if you belongs to the specific instance, okay,
Mhm.
right? Or if and only if you belongs to the consultant role,
Yeah,
then only you
consultant.
have it.
Yeah, in
If
last
you
company I had that role of
correct,
approving
if you don't belong to the consultant role, then
consultant.
yes, if you don't belong to the consultant role, then you might not have this access to do the things. So it is as simple as like that. If you have a consultant role, then it would be very easy. Okay.
Some procurement manager
Now,
like that role will be given.
yeah. Now in this case, if you will see this, approved supervisor user is there, and then watcher is there. So this is also not the standard one. Okay. I will show you one more thing. Okay. I will just go through one more realm, and there as well I can be able to show you. See, these are the different realms I do have. The Kidia realm. So here, yes, you can be able to see most of the things standard. Means as per the business specification, the things are available. But the main problem over here is you might not get an option to do the edit and all that stuff. Means you can't be able to customize the things as per the requirement. It is not possible to carry out as many customizations as you want. So just a minute, I'm logging into the Kidia login.
How
Where
is
is the
your health,
password?
Amit?
Yeah,
Today is fine.
it's going. Yeah, means like okay. We can't guarantee, na. This is very bad thing,
No,
right? You know,
from last 3 days, how you are feeling?
Corona kills.
No, no, no,
What?
last 3 days, how you are feeling? It's recovering or you are feeling somewhat better?
Yeah. Recovery is happening. That's the reason I can be able to take the classes and all. But we can't
No,
guarantee when it will go in which direction it will go. We are also
no,
not
no,
sure, right?
everything will be well. All is well.
Yeah, I know everything will go well, and we have to be. Else, just a minute. I will even show you one more access. This would be helpful for you probably. Okay, so over here, if I'm going for any of an approval process, but in every case, the things will remain same. It will not change to the major extent. Like usually what happens in the business language, if we will be talking about, first it will go to the approver of the supplier manager, then it will go to the approver of the finance manager, then it will go to the line manager. Okay, so see, this is the real-time approval workflow. Okay, first it is approved by the finance, then it is just watched by the purchasing agent, then it has been went to the procurement desk agent, then again purchasing agent, and then finally it is approved. So if you are talking about this specific real, you can see that this has been approved by 1, 2, 3, 3 agents. So 3 agents had carried out this specific approval process. Okay, so in few cases there might be available. Okay, and in few cases whenever you need it, you can be able to do so, right?
What are
So
that
in the
blue and
standard, no.
blue and
So this is just like the notification ways that has been shown over here. So like green means over here, if you will have a green means it has been approved, like it has been approved, now it is a still pending state, so that's the reason it is being showing. So there is no any specific notification as such. What if blue, then what? If green, then what? Nothing like.
what is the rule of
So
watcher?
watcher is he don't want to approve it. Okay, he will not approving it. Okay, but what he will be doing is he will be simply adding the things. Okay, what he was doing is he is simply adding the things, or he can be able to only see the data.
What type
Are you
of
getting my
things?
point? Means he is not authorized to approve, he is just able to see the things.
If you
Watcher
want
and
to add
approver.
the things,
Yesterday,
what type of the things you can add?
yesterday as we discussed, watcher can only be able to see the things, and approver can be able to approve. This means whatever PRs we have been placed, okay, we can be able to see the things. So watcher only is able to see. Are you getting my point?
He can add the things also.
Correct. No,
What?
he can't. He can't add the things, he can only see. See, watcher means watcher, he can only watch, he can't approve it. So yesterday as I have said you, what we can do is watcher can only watch the things and approver can approve the things, in simple words, right? So if we will be going ahead with any kind of a third party system or any kind of the new things which we will be attending, that point of time what we can do is we can be able to make the changes. Watcher couldn't be able to make the changes, he can be able to only see the data. Okay, so if you just want to check the data, if he wants to see the things, that activity can be carried out by the watcher.
So whatever
Are
the
you getting
example you told is no, that is the one of the real time. Uh, so what is that? The main importance in that actually, because you told that it
only?
was used in,
See, it is
because
going for the, okay, so it is only going for the procurement agent, and it is
hmm,
going only with the finance people, and watcher can only see this, he can't be able to do any of the activity,
he
he
has
can be
not
able
added
to
any
see the
conditions,
things.
no,
No,
in that.
there are no any conditions being added over here,
Just persons are
not
there.
required. Correct, not required. Few people wants to add the conditions and
Oh,
few people don't want to add the conditions. Over here there are no any of the conditions which has been added. Okay,
just he has assigned the role. User
yeah,
assign the
only
user.
the role, yes, only the role assignment has been done, and with that the further things has been carried out, nothing else has been done except this part over there. Okay, So now we will move towards the next part. So in the when we will be talking about the approval role and assignment, so only the important things which I had talked about, the first and foremost important thing is how to assign the specific role, how to get those roles to be worked out, and what all other things has to be done, that I have shown it to you. Okay, except this, what you can do is you can be able to just make the changes into the system if you want. Like what kind of a changes? That too, in case of the ariba, any kind of the request whatever I do have, it means that either I do have the procurement request, sourcing project, whatever it may be, I can be able to carry out the changes into it. Okay, now next. So once this has been done, we will just check one part, that is nothing but the administration part. So we hadn't been flown towards the administration part at the more snaps. Okay, so what exactly the activities happens over here? Mainly there are two things in the administration part. Okay, first is normal administration and the second one is the core administration. Okay, if you will see this, both of the things will remain same only. Okay, you just check this part, both of the things will remain same. Are you getting my point? So in the administration, what I can be able to see is we do have ample of activities which has to be performed. We are supposed to carry out ample of configurations. So all of those configurations will be carried out in the administration part. So first and foremost important configuration is nothing but the user manager. Okay, so adding the users, adding the multiple groups, okay, making the approval workflows for the users, okay, addition of the multiple types of the user activities, all those things you can be able to perform via this user management. So you can see over here, and we can add the users. So as I talked about to you, we do have an enterprise user, third party user. So in this way you can be able to add as many users as you want over here. This is one important thing. This we can be able to do via the user manager. We can be able to create the group via user manager. If you want to create new groups, okay, if you want to create the new groups using the user manager, you do have an capability to create the new groups using the user manager. You can be able to create the new user groups. You can be able to assign the groups inside the user manager. So this is also one of the activity which we will be doing using the user manager. So basically what all things as a consultant you are supposed to do in the user manager is create the specific user. Okay, first is what? Creation of the user. There is no special basis consultant which will be available. Creation of the user group. Okay, then giving the delegations. So I talked about this part. So giving the delegations. So what exactly does that mean? Giving the delegation means we can delegate the specific user to the third party user. Whenever you people works for any live implementation of SAP Ariba, that point of time this user management activity is also being performed by the Ariba functional consultant only. There is no separate team as like Ariba technical consultant who can be able to perform this activity. So this activity had also been carried out by the Ariba functional consultant. This is one thing which we can be able to perform via the user manager. All type of the users can be managed via the user management section. How to do this? I will repeat this part. Go in the manage, then administration. Once you are into the administration part, then you just click on the manage users, then create the users, group, data import, export, all these activities. So if you want to create any new user, means in the realm, please don't try to do this option, because this would be creating the lot of issues. So don't try to create any new users using this realm. Okay, but yeah, if you want, you can be able to carry out the new groups creation. It is easy for you if you want to create the new groups. Okay, so new groups can be created, new groups can be added. Okay, all those things you can be able to do so. Okay, so this is the possible thing which you can be able to do. Okay, so this is one of the good thing which you have a capability for when you do have the user to be added. First and
Can
foremost
you once
important
again
thing
explain
which
the
you should know.
users once again? What are the different types
See,
users? What can
only
you
three type of, only two types of the users are there: enterprise user and third party user. Enterprise user have access to each and everything.
Mhm.
Okay, enterprise user does have an access to each and everything. Okay, so
Means he
enterprise
can create
user can be able to,
means he can create
yes,
sourcing,
enter,
contract, everything, no?
correct, he can create the sourcing, he can create the contract, he mainly have an access to the administration part, he can do the pre-package reports, he can be able to do the each and every activity he can be able to perform if he is the enterprise user. It means that he is the administrator. Mainly he can be able to access the administrator. I have shown you another realm where I couldn't be able to access the administrator. Okay, so this is one thing. Now in the user manager, as I said you, what we can do is we can be able to activate the user, we can be able to deactivate the user. Okay, then you can be able to perform all end-to-end activities pertaining to an user. Whoever users are available in the system, if you want to take their roles, which all groups are assigned to the users, then you can be able to export the data of the user the way like in the SAP system we used to export the different users. In a similar manner we can be able to do over here as well. Okay, this is also one of the thing we can be able to do in this case.
Means
So
what
this
type
is
of
one of,
data?
like just the users list. Okay, so you want to export all the users which are present over here. Whoever
List of
are the
users.
users available, so you just click on the export button and you check it over here, so you can be able to see all the users which has been added over here.
These are the users and their roles.
Okay, so in this way I can be able to add the or export the data of the users simply. All the different type of an user addition, user group addition, all these things we can be able to do via the user management. Now next part, master data manager. So these all things you can be able to see via the administration and core administration only. Now take an example. Over here we have the master data manager. What exactly is the master data available in SAP Ariba? We have the supplier master data, currency,
Catalog.
catalogs. Okay, then plants are there, purchasing organizations are there. Such different kind of the data will be there. First thing. Second thing, whenever Ariba is being integrated with the different systems, okay, then what will happen is over here we do have a different types of the master data, and you might get the request from the business or from the users that you give us the different types of the master data which is available inside the system. Okay, so what all master data are available? You can see over here, like material group is there, item category is there. What is the material group? As you know, it's like an commodity code, means is the thing but the material group which is available. So if any material group is available, how to download this specific type of the master data? So all such different types of the master data we can be able to upload as well as download via this master data management. So this is like the master data management tool which we have over here. Now if you want to download, if any kind of a company codes are available, plants are available, this is one way. Okay, so now if you will see this, I'm getting this error searching the master data. Why? Because this real which I have selected, dvp clnt 150, is not the same, or there is no integration with the third party system. So these are all nothing but the third party system. So you can see this, select an external system. So whatever ERPs I am using, those ERPs are not matching over here. That's the reason I couldn't be able to download this master data. Why? If you will see over here, there is no external system integration for this Ariba system. That is the reason I can't be able to download this specific master data. Only master data is available if and only if the system is integrated with a third party system. My SAP is integrated with a third party, then only master data is available, else the master data is not available in the SAP Ariba system. If you are using standalone SAP Ariba system, then master data would not be available. In a similar manner, as you can see over here, the master data, in the master data management system, there is a site manager. Okay, via this site manager as well, you can be able to see or add different types of the master data. Okay, what all different types of the master data are available? So just to take one simple example, that address. Okay, we have different kind of the addresses over here in the system that you can be able to see. Okay, then purchase orders or commodity codes, mainly this is a very important master data as per as SAP Ariba is concerned. So you can export this master data. When it will come in picture, when the commodity codes will come in picture, because in the Ariba, whenever you are creating the sourcing request, sourcing project or contract, every time you are selecting the specific master data part, or you are selecting the specific commodity code. On the basis of that, you can be able to see these things. Okay, so the way like we have seen the different users, in the same way, if you will check over here, these are the different commodity codes which are available. Now,
Amit, can you
are
say
these
what is the role of master data?
master data role? Master
Ah,
data is mandatory in every system. Without master data, you can't be able to choose the sourcing request. Okay, what I mean to say is, master data is something which will always remain constant.
which cannot
Purchase
be changed.
order which can't be changed. Purchase order we are placing daily basis, so this is nothing but the transactional data. Daily 100 purchase order has been placed, but commodity code means, now I can give you one simple example. This is a admin work. So now this is a Honda company, right? So in this Honda company, tea, coffee, sugar, milk, cup, glasses, pantry items, they are placing order of these kind of items on daily basis. They are placing order of tea, coffee, sugar, milk on the daily basis, but that would be covered as a purchase order or contract, and that is being said as the transactional data. Whenever I am using this admin tea, coffee, sugar, milk, this will remain same lifetime, where till the time the Ariba is using, or Honda is using the Ariba, this item, this material will remain same. It means that there is no changes in this material. So this is something which is called as a master data. The best example of the master data is unit of measure. Unit of measure will always remain same. It will never change, right?
No, unit of measure will change no,
Centimeter.
as per
No, see, I'm talking about there are 1,100 unit of measures, right? Max to max across the globe.
per kg, liter.
Correct. Once I have loaded it into the system, that would always remain same. That will not get changed, right? So this is also one of the master data.
Purchase organization, plant, company code.
Purchasing organization, plant, company code. This is master data. Payment terms. Now, what is the payment term? Like payment terms can be max to max.
Hello?
Amit, your voice is breaking. We can't hear your voice.
Amul?
Different kind of tickets will come in SAP Ariba.
Amit,
So
we
I
have
can.
missed your voice.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you, but previously what you have said, we can't get you. Can you repeat once again what you have said?
Okay. What I told you is, there are different types of master data available into the system. Okay, what exactly does the master data means to be? The data which will not get changed, or the data which will remain same, is called as a master data. The example of the same is, we just take one simple example of a purchase order. We have to place the purchase order of one specific tea and coffee on daily basis, but this item will always remain same, this material group. will always remain same. This is what this is called as a master data in SAP system. Whenever any master data is loaded, it's not required to reload one master data again and again in the system. It means that Honda company, how many types of the master data they do have, or how many type of the commodity codes they have? 94. What kind of commodity codes they have? Raw material, fuel, engine oil, service part transportation between plant, admin, employee family gifts. These are the different types of the goods they have available. So now I can give you one example. Employee family gifts. This is a master data. So this master data will be used every Diwali festival. Every Diwali festival, they will use this admin employee family gifts. Okay. So whenever Diwali will come, then they will place the purchase order for employee family gifts. Take one simple example over here. Information technology, laptop projects and network. Whenever employee will ask for an order, that point of time, we will place the request. Okay. So this is what in simple words, this is also one of the master data which is available into an SAP system, Ariba system specifically. So commodity code is one of the best master data which we are using day on day basis. Okay, and we can be able to use it. So these are all the different types of the master data available, and we can export this master data. Why this master data is required? What kind of tickets we will receive when we are using the Ariba system? Just take a simple example. Your manager or your client might ask the request for the entire commodity code mappings, okay, for the audit purpose. That point of time, you need to download this data from this place. So where I have to go? I have to go into the site manager, administration. Then I need to go to the site manager. So and one more thing, remember this, I am not in the administration, I am in the core administration. Okay, so if I will go in manage, then administration, and if I'm going to the core administration,
Means
in
what
this
is difference between core administration and administration?
yeah, that is what I told you. Core administration will have end-to-end, mainly P2P related activities, procure to pay related activities are available over here in the core administration. Okay, whatever integrations are happening, those integration related activities are available in the core administration.
Normal
Whereas
administration?
in the normal administration, all the upstream related activities. Okay, so now I will just show you one simple thing. In the site manager, so here I am on the core administration, not on the main administration. Okay, so if you will check over here, I can be able to export all types of the commodity code, addresses. Okay, so all these different type of data is there. I can export. It means that even I can be able to import this file as well. How to import this file? I will just give you one of the exercise to you. Just export any one file. Okay, so I have exported the commodity code. In a same line, in a same way, you just add new line with your own admin gf2, employee gifts 2, all yes. Now create this one file and import this file into the system, it means that you can be able to import the commodity codes into the system. If you want to import any kind of an commodity codes, you can be able to import in this way. Okay, in the same way, cost centers, profit centers, okay, you can see deactivated enterprise users, data of the enterprise users, commodity code, each and everything. This is nothing but we will simply call it as the table level data download. You know, like table level data upload and table level data download. So this is the table level data download. Now I will just go to the administration part. See, all these things, subtasks in the core administration will remain same, but the data will get changed. Now I am in the administration. See, here you can check either you are in the administration or the core administration. I will go to the site manager over here, and in this data import oblique export. So here again the same part, data import oblique export. I will be going to the data import oblique export part. So now if you will see, in this case, I can be able to check all the different type of an commodity codes or CSV. Whatever activities which will be required for the administration purpose of the upstream process, though you can be able to see in core in the general administration, whereas in the core administration, whatever activities which is required for P2P, means upstream and downstream both, those will be available in the core administration part of Ariba. Okay, this is one of the main difference between the two. So why we uses this? So here as well, if you will see this, site manager is there, master data manager will be available. So why we uses this site manager and master data manager? As I said you, whenever we have any third party external systems which is being assigned to SAP Ariba, that point of time we do have this master data management activities. Okay, with the help
Can
of
you
this,
show?
we
Can
can
you show? Can you show one of the master data management? One example, because that is important. Actually, one module is company. One module will there for MDM, as
correct,
you
correct.
know,
Yeah,
master
no,
data.
see, that that is also being related with this, but this master data MDM module, and this is not at all correlated with this. Okay, because Ariba is not correlated with MDM. MDM is the different part, and master data manager is the different activity. This is not an MDM. This is the normal master data manager. This is the master data manager for SAP Ariba, nothing else. Yeah. What you want to show me, Vamsi?
These all the external system configurations of MDM,
Yeah.
all of the parts.
So just now we have got into this, right? See here, if I have any third-party systems to be configured for this Honda, like I have configuration with SAP, or I have a business commerce automation configuration, e-commerce automation, or any third-party system configuration is there, then I can be able to see all of those things. Now here, just take an example. All these SAP ECC systems are there which has been configured. Okay. So what will happen over here is, whatever SAP ECC data is available, all that data will come into Ariba system automatically via web services. So there are few web services that we want to activate, and through this we can be able to get this data from third party system to SAP system. Now here you can see this item master. So we have got a 40 item master through this. Company code, one company code has been received. Item category, one item category had been received. Plant has been received. Purchasing group had been received. So this is one of the thing. Okay, what was this indicating? For 1233 means SAP ECC. From this SAP ECC, this much master data had come in picture. Now
Through
take an
Ariba,
example of DVP.
from SAP ECC to
No, this
Ariba.
Ariba, absolutely right. See now, item category terminology is not used in Ariba system. It is the part of an SAP ECC system. Item category is not used in the Ariba system. It is a part of an SAP ECC system. Okay, so just to revise the today's class, what we have seen is, first is the approval process. What is approval process? How to configure the approval process? What all different metrics to add in the approval process? How to go to the approval process? What you can do is you can use the manage, then go to the approval process. You can create the new approval process. You can add the 8 level of approvals in SAP Ariba for any request. You can make the serial as well as parallel approval process. Okay, in the approval process you have a different validity rules, external rules, and all that stuff, which you can be able to make it up over here. You can be able to add the different kind of conditions. Then second thing, we came back to the administration part. In the administration, there are two types of an administration. First one is the core administration, and another one is the normal administration. In the core administration and normal administration, as I said you, in the core administration, both things will be included, upstream as well as downstream. If only Ariba upstream has been installed, then only you will see the administration part. No other parts you can be able to see. Third thing which we have seen today is the user manager. Okay, so through via the user manager, you can be able to see all the users in SAP Ariba which are available. You can be able to import the users, you can be able to export the users. All these things you can be able to do in a bulk. Okay, this is something which you can be able to do via the user manager process. Next thing, I talked about the site manager and the master data manager. By using the site manager, what you can be able to do is all types of the master data can be exported and imported into SAP system, Ariba system, sorry, not a SAP, into the Ariba system. Okay, so what all kind of master data are available? So it includes like the different types of the master data. Okay, we do have a SAP master data, commodity code, company code, purchasing organization. All these different main use of this site manager is to look out for the different kind of the master data which is available in the system. Then we have one more thing, that is a master data manager. Specifically, this master data manager is mainly used for configuration with an external system. So whatever third party external systems we have, if you want to import those master data, then we can be able to use this master data manager tool. Okay, so this is ending my today's session. Those who have question can stay back. Those who don't have questions can leave the class. Yeah, go ahead now.
Amit, in site manager, you have told only first part, no? That is data import and export. Next, scheduling times are there, audit log is there. That you will explain tomorrow.
Yeah, so this audit
The only first part you have
log,
explained simple.
yeah, we will discuss about this part as well. Okay, so this is a self-explanatory.
Yeah, this only
Yeah,
first part you told,
okay.
no?
See this audit log, what happens is,
That tomorrow you
yeah,
can
only
explain all
first
the.
part itself I have told you. Oh yeah, what exactly does the audit log means to be? See, this will say you the log history, as we do have in the what our source request, or you used to check the log with SLG1, SLG2, right? You might be aware of this transaction code. So in simple words, search the database log monitor using the login activities. Who are, like I used to tell you every time, whatever activities you people have done, if I want to check this in the today's activity, via which IP address these activities has been done. So all those things I can be able to check via audit log. So if you have created any new request, if you have made any changes into the system, all that stuff I can be able to create via the audit log.
Okay, tomorrow you can explain the different types of that user and master data.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And one
Okay.
more thing, then approval role assignment you have not told, no?
What approval role assignment?
No, you can go to manage part. Manage. In the manage, we have approval process and approval. One more thing, no?
Okay. So see, this is something, whatever approval roles we have assigned. Okay, like when we will be having the different user groups in the specific approvals, we have a different users, right? Search for approvables to reassign from one user to another user.
That we can explain tomorrow, no?
I don't. No, see, what I will tell you what is this. Basically, just take one simple example. My invoice is there and I want to assign this invoice to someone else if I am on leave. That point of time, I am giving this delegation of the users. I talked about this part. If I want to assign from one user to another user, that is a delegation activity which I can be able to do. If I have done any delegation activity, then only I can be able to see it in the approvable role assignment. Where to do the delegation? So in the user manager, we have one of the tab called as a delegation. There I can be able to do this.
Okay, you can tell tomorrow that. That
Yeah.
whatever this audit and all the things, and DM 3-4 parts are there, and approval role assignments tomorrow. We can do.
Okay. Chalo then, we'll stop for the day. Thank you.